What is up? I'm Jonathan Brescian with Root of Movement, and why do we practice first thing in the morning when we first get up? A few reasons. Number one, it wakes you up. A lot of us, we wake up, we're kind of sluggish. It takes us a minute to get started. So if you sit up, your feet hit the ground, and you start engaging with some of the practices that you're practicing or that you learned, that you're trying to get good at, even if it's one practice, it wakes you the fuck up. I mean, it's essentially like a shot of espresso first thing. Two, I mean, when we wake up, our joints are kind of stiff, which is generally why people yawn, and stretch first thing is sort of our natural built-in. So when we do that intentionally, it really starts to open up the joints, and especially if you're doing some kind of Qigong practice or Neigong, some kind of internal practice, whatever it might be, there's a good chance that you're working a bunch of the joints, a bunch of the muscles. You're working the body globally, and so all of your joints and tissues are going to benefit. And yeah, I'd say the third most important, if not the most important, is that when you wake up in the morning, you're gonna just get it in. The day gets away from us as soon as we get going. Right? We leave the house, we get breakfast, whatever it is we're doing. The day slips by pretty quickly for most of us, and so if we say I'll get to it later, there's a good chance that you won't get to it later. And if you're struggling with getting a daily consistent practice in, there's no better time than to just get it in the first few minutes, first 20 minutes, first half hour, whatever it is, even if it's the first 3 or 5 minutes, just to get it in and you're done for the day. You know, there's a good chance you'll want to go back to it at some point in the day, but why not just get it in? Especially if you're one of those people who's like, I have no time, and nobody has time. Nobody has time for anything, right? But this is essential, obviously, which is why you're even watching this video, which is why you're interested in it. You know it's essential. You know you have to do this stuff to get it into the body, to get it into the mind. And so you can wake up 5 minutes early. Just set the alarm 5 minutes early. I know that sucks, but again, this is gonna wake you up. So good morning, have a wonderful day, and until next time, peace.